Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to carry on with our little mini series of bringing our model from Fusion into Blender. So we've got our chair that last video we applied materials to and unwrapped. So in today's video what we're going to have a go at doing is model pillows. So we can use a little cloth simulator to create some realistic pillows. Okay, so welcome to the second part of this little series. So far we've brought our Fusion model in and applied some textures to it. But we want to make it look a little bit more realistic overall. So we're going to start making like our cushions and our pillows look a bit better. So what I'm going to do first, I'll show you how to create a pillow anyway, and then we're going to do one specifically this sort of shape. So I'm going to go Shift A to add something in, go to Mesh, and we're going to grab a cube. If I hit S on my keyboard and drag my mouse in, I can scale it down, G and Z just to bring it up. And I'm going to just hit S and Z just to scale it down. There's Z axes and S and X, like out, like that. So that's like the generic sort of like shape we want. I'm now going to hit Tab to go into Edit mode. I'm going to hit 3 to go into face mode and just grab that top face and that bottom face, right click and subdivide. And this little pop up down here, you can put it in manually, but I'm going to do something like, say, 30. I then want to add a loop cut around the middle, so I'm going to Control R and click, and I can drag it where I want, but I want it to be right in the middle, just right click and not go right in the middle. With that selected, I'm going to hit S and then Alt so I can drag it from the middle like that. And then what we're going to have a go at doing is use the cloth simulator. So I'm going to come over to the physics tab, which is this one here. I'm going to come to cloth. And then we're going to come down to where it says pressure. And we're going to put something like 10 in. I'm going to drag up to the bottom, see if we've got our play. I don't know what it's called, the playback area. So if I hit play now, it disappears because it's fallen down. So if we watch, it literally just falls down. Okay. So what we want to do is you come to the world properties, or scene properties rather, gravity. If we turn that off and now hit play, you see that it'll start to inflate like that. Okay. So then what we may choose to do is come back over. Let's add a subdivision like that, and then hit Q, shape smooth, and very easily you can start to create like our fabric material. Pillow, like that. So what we're going to do is use that theory to just create a pillow this sort of shape. So I'm actually going to grab that and just delete it because I don't want it. Now, I'm going to give this a quick save so nothing crashes. I'm also going to move this down for now. And then I'm going to grab these parts of the chair and hit H on my keyboard just to hide it so it doesn't get in the way. Now, I don't know what this key is called. It's the one above tab. If I click on that, I get this option here. So I can come to top like that. I'm going to go to Shift A and let's grab a cube. S to scale it down. G and Z to bring it up. S and Z to bring it down like that. And then go back to top view. G to grab it, and I'm going to make that a bit smaller again. S like that. Now I'm going to go to, if I press Shift Z, it goes into wireframe mode so I can see through everything. I'm going to hit Tab to go into edit mode. So we're going to edit this a little bit to change the shape. If I go to 2 to go into edge mode and go to Control R, add an edge loop, I'm going to right click to make that go right in the middle. I'm going to hit 3 to go into face mode and just box select those faces and hit delete and just go to faces. Could you model half of it and I'll mirror it over. I'm going to press 1 to go into vertex mode, and remember you can press these buttons here. Up there, vertex, line, edge, face, sorry. And grab that, press G to grab it, and I'll press Y just to lock it in place. G and Y, like that. And I'll roughly put these where I want, pressing G. I'm box selecting to make sure I get the one behind it as well. Now I need to add some more edges, so I'm going to Control R to add more, but if I use the scroll wheel, I can add in a few more like that as well. Can do the same like that. So then I'm going to go back to vertex mode, G, box select, just start moving these into position. And remember, it is box selecting just because there's ones behind it that we want to be able to grab. And if you don't box select, you'll just move. So if I just take this one, you see I haven't moved the other one there. So I'm going to Control Z undo. Add in a few more as loops where we need it. Just to get the rough shape that we want. Do one more up here. Then press Controls Shift Z, sorry, so I can come out of X-ray mode, and you see we've got that. So what we want to do is mirror that across. So I'll press 2 to go into edge mode, and I'm going to press hold down Alt and just click on this edge to select that whole edge. Then go to Control S, oh no, sorry, Shift S, and click on Cursor to selected, and it's moved the 3D cursor right in the middle of all of that. Then if I come out of edit mode, right click and go Set Origin to 3D cursor, and it just moves it so it's directly in the middle of that. So when I come down to modifiers and hit this spanner, generate and go to mirror, it mirrors it across, and then just hovering over it, I can go Control A to apply it. So it's now one solid body. I just need to subdivide a little bit. So what I'm going to do is Control R in the middle, and then S Alt, just to bring that out a little bit again. Like that. And then what we're going to do is come to the top, and I'm going to grab these faces and subdivide it like we did with the first pillar that we made at the start. We don't want the side bits there, we just want the other bits. Okay, so let's right click, subdivide, something like that. So I'm going to save before I do this, just in case anything happens. Let's do what we did before. So we'll come to the Physics tab, Cloth, Pressure. We'll put like 10 in. You can try and error basically of these a little bit. And we've already got gravity turned off because we just did it with demo before. Drag this up, just hit play. See it sort of inflates a little bit. Like that. So now it's a case of just playing around with that pressure until you get something you're quite happy with. So let's maybe try like 7. Something like that maybe. So then what we could choose to do, drag it till we're something like that. Then I can right click, select it, sorry, convert to mesh. And then what we can do is let's add subdivision modifier to it. And then what we're going to do, right click and shade smooth as well. So there we've got our realistic looking pillar. Now I'm actually going to take this one and delete it. I'm going to go and hit everything. So press Alt and H to unhide everything. I'm going to take this, G, Z, bring it down. Now I can actually scale this down a bit. So let's S and Z to make it a little bit thinner. And G and Z just to rest it on my chair. We'll turn our material preview on, and then we've already got that fabric one we've found before. So let's go to our materials, turn that fabric, and then we're going to hit tab 3A, and we'll go Q and Q project. And there you have it. We've now got our realistic looking pillar. So we'll stop there. Next time, what we'll do is have a little class simulation just to make like a blanket or like a thing just hanging off the back of the chair as well. Okay. So I hope you found that helpful and interesting. If you got any questions, leave a comment down below or email me at design with Simon@outlook.com.